With the introduction and what you've been up to.
Hey, you guys, what's up? What's up, Lusaka? This is the Tough Mami herself, Narjeh. You know what time it is, the Star Girl Worldwide. I'm so happy to be here in JoyFm, to be tuned in with you guys. Let's vibe together. Let's vibe, Ixie.
Awesome. So how have you been so far and how's been the response? Your music, how's the public getting it?
I've been good, and I'm so impressed with the response from people. And, you know, as an artist, when you're genuine, you're sincere, and you're real, it's easier for people to get in tune with you. You know what I mean? They don't feel like you're trying to be something which you're not. So I feel also that I've come with this new fresh style, the vibe, the swag, everything literally just combined together, and people are like impressed, and they're like, oh, who's this? This is somebody that we need to listen to, and we need to see what she's all about. You know, so it's sort of like a present being unwrapped. I'm coming in bits and pieces, and people are getting to know who I am. That is Tough Mami, and it's a tough season.
Awesome. Where have you been?
Cooking this goodness.
Where have you been? Deciding to come to be like, this is when you're getting amazing feedback. 2020.
Yeah, exactly, PMC. I've been cooking. You know,
Yeah.
it's music for me has been something that I started a long time ago, even when I was in college. But it was always on and off, and I was not consistent about it. And obviously, we know that in the music industry, you need to be consistent. It's not about putting 2-3 songs or one mixtape and then being quiet. So life happened. I needed to do a lot of things. So I'd always start, always stop. And then I got to a point where I was seeing what people were doing, and even our own local industry and how it's grown. And people are able to make a living off of it. And I said, wow, I have this talent. Let me not sit on it. It's about time that I get back there and I manifest the gift that I have. So that's what I'm doing now.
Okay, so let's talk about the grind, the hustle, you being a female artist. And, you know, there's always a challenge.
Yeah.
And let's talk about some of the challenges that you have faced so far in your career as an artist. Some of the things that you feel like, okay, this is something that I've faced, but I know how to overcome it.
Well, for me, I think as far as challenges, it's not per se because I'm a female compared to male. It's because, you know, that thing where, you know, you're coming up and then you're trying to get in touch with other artists who obviously have established themselves, and you want to work with them, and then people sort of push you to the side and feel like you're not really important because you have not made that noise. There are very few big artists out there that are going to give an ear and see the potential and say, yo, I want to help out this kid who's coming up. I see a lot of potential in them. Let me grab their hand and let me assist. No. It's like people feel like, nah, literally, I had a hard time when I was coming up. It wasn't easy. I got it hard. Let the next young artist also feel how tough it is to get to the place where I am. So there are few artists that have that heart and that ear. And I love working with such people. But for me, it was always like there was a block in between where you want to reach out and say, you know, I want to work with this big producer and this big artist so that I can get that exposure. But, you know, they'll just quote you crazy prices, maybe even to chase you away, because for them, there's no benefit, really. You know, so that's always been the challenge. So really, I had to just work hard. I needed to prove myself. I needed to say, guys, it's my time. I'm here. I'm in charge. And people were able to see off of that and say, hey, this is actually someone who we can reckon with. She knows what time it is and she knows what she wants. So it's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
And I took some time off. I was watching, I was learning. So that even when I come in, I'm already relevant.
Speaking about learning, have you done research on how to make money with the industry? I know our industry is quite very small.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, are there anywhere that you feel like, okay, this is the angle I'm trying to pick that I feel like other artists are not taking?
Social media. Definitely, and I think now most people, they've gotten the hang of social media and they're more seriously now trying to get engaged with it. You know, the YouTubes and the Instagrams, you know, how if you grow your following and you grow it organically, that's going to make money for you. You know, when you put your content out there, they see the masses you're reaching, and they can advertise on your profiles and your pages. So I think now people have gotten the hang of it. And I know you're always somebody that's always pushing for artists to be that independent, to make monies on their own, you know, with their YouTube channels and getting that hype on your own. So that those streams of income you can now impact in other people and give them advice.
It's quite very sad. Few people know that. And it's very sad when I see your video, for example, how much input you put in, for example, Tough Mami.
Yes.
Then someone just gets the video and uploads it on their YouTube channel.
On their YouTube channel.
And they're getting paid for that.
Yeah.
And they're getting numbers.
Yes.
And imagine on your personal
100K.
channel,
Exactly.
you have less views.
You have 2K.
On someone's channel, there's quite a number of views right there. How does that make you feel? Instead of you getting paid, someone is getting paid on your behalf.
PMC, it feels bad. And you know, sometimes it's just, I can say, the desperation maybe for a platform. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think most of, these platforms where they have large following, they have 90, 100K and plus.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, when they put their song on their platform, it's going to sell more than if it was on yours. So sometimes we feel a bit little like, okay, on my platform, I only have maybe 100 people who are subscribed to it. It won't reach the masses. And sometimes they even approach.
Yeah.
Let me help you promote your video, your song, for this small fee of A, B, C, D. And you'll be like, oh yeah, you think about it. Okay, viewers, listeners, platform, and you go for it. But meanwhile, it's about us learning to say that we can do it even on our own. It just takes time, it takes patience, but you have to be consistent.
Yeah. Interesting. Still having a chat with our guests right here on the other side. We're going to be picking up your calls. If there's any question that you'd like to find out right here on the Touchdown, let's get interactive right here on JoyFM.
Yeah. Sing. Star girl. Whoa.